Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Cancer's highest good. How is Cancer feeling in this 3rd and 4th week of July 2025 with regards to one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for Cancer, please. How is Cancer feeling? Hi, welcome into the chat. Is it KJEs or KGZ? KGs. Right, we've got the Magician reverse. That's not good, Cancer. The Magician upright is someone that has all the tools to succeed, okay? To manifest. They believe that there's things that they want. They're going to manifest them to happen. They're going to win, okay? So yours is reversed at the moment, your manifestation card. That's disappointing. Why do we feel like that? Maybe it's not just a feeling, maybe that's the reality. Could be a lack of knowledge, strategy, finances, motivation, fears holding us back. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Cups reversed, so recovering from grief, 10 of Pentacles reversed, and the 4 of Cups reversed. You could have had your hopes dashed over, some sort of happy ending, because the 10 of Pentacles is what everyone's working towards, that secure future where 2 people put together their assets, their income, their savings, and they create lasting generational wealth. Prosperity and, emotions have been dashed. Now, the dove is innocent until something bad happens to it, and then it grieves, and it looks like someone's literally shot you out of the sky, The 4 of Cups, when it's upright, is someone that's rejecting outside offers. When it's reversed, it's becoming open to outside offers again. So you can see that there's healing from a huge, disappointment from the past. What was supposed to be your happily ever after, you failed to manifest. So it's probably giving you quite the knock. Right, let's get one more for you then, Cancer. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles. So that's mastery. It's, taking on a course, some sort of extra training, more responsibility, being mentored, building up a business, a side hustle of some sort, 8 of Pentacles is major investment, growth and expansion into the future. It's when you're busy trying to become, financially abundant, successful. You're working towards the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So whether that's solo or together, I think you are recovering financially and possibly trying to, where in the past, the aim was to do things together as a team with another person, I think you're going it alone. Let's get some cards for the one that's showing up for you. This could be someone that's on your mind, someone that you're actually dealing with, or that you're manifesting in the future. See, they have got the Eight of Cups reversed, okay? So when the Eight of Cups is upright, it's someone that's walking away from a relationship that was established. That's actively choosing to leave. So with that being reversed, it's the opposite. It's like, I don't want to let this relationship go. I want to keep it going. You know, it's flogging a dead horse, right? So this person's trying to hold on to a relationship that is basically, it's doomed now, it's over. If you get, you know, to the point where the Eight of Cups card is showing up, it's pretty much a done deal, but you're actively choosing to leave it. You know, you could be the one doing the breaking up if it's upright, and you could be the one getting left if it's reversed, or you know, really not happy about it ending. But sometimes people have to break up because of, you know, they can't agree where to live, or there's something that they really can't, you know, it just by default they'd have to split up. It's not that they've necessarily fallen out of love, or one person wants it and the other doesn't. Sometimes you both want it, but love isn't always enough. Right, the challenge, here we go. Here's the Tower moment, unexpected Tower moment. So I told you, when the Eight of Cups card shows up, even if you don't want it to end, okay, it's going to end. You can try and push the walls of that tower and prop it up, but it's supposed to fall down. It's supposed to. So this is Aries energy, fire energy. This is the landscape of someone's life majorly changing. Okay, so and a relationship ending, changing where you live, changing where you work, moving countries, you know, getting pregnant. All the big stuff. Any of that changing changes what your life looks like, doesn't it? Sometimes we cause towers, sometimes the other person causes the tower, or sometimes life brings you a tower. You know, the divine causes it. This person didn't choose it because they've got the Eight of Cups reversed, so they didn't choose this tower at all. Right, we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Someone's got major clarity, breakthrough, revelation, major truth, confession. There's some sort of opportunity. The Four of Swords reverse is a restless feeling, like I don't want to stop, I don't want to wait, I don't want to go slow. Four of Pentacles reversed is like spending money, being frivolous. The King of Wands reversed is, you know, feeling panicked. Not sitting in your power, but feeling panicked or weak or overly overly eager. Nine of Pentacles reversed and Three of Wands reversed. The Nine of Pentacles upright is someone that's single and abundant, sorry. They're happy being single, they can pay their own way, you know, and they're quite independent. When it's reversed, it could be someone that doesn't want to be single anymore. And I think that's the case because they got the Page of Pentacles, so they want the Ten of Pentacles. But they're not taking any action towards it. Okay, so that's probably because they're upset about this person, this past person who's leaving them. It's causing them to, like, you know, think, what the hell? I didn't want this. I want just to, you know, have the Ten of Pentacles with my person, and it's like I've got no choice, you know? It's all being pulled down. Okay. Right, we've got the Emperor as the challenge, so on both sides here, there's a need to regain control, regain that fire, that determination. We've got so much water, it's putting out all the flames. It's washing all the pentacles away. Okay, and what we need is, we need a really good fire. We need motivation, energy, enthusiasm, determination. And we've got the Hermit reversed, the High Priestess reversed. So someone can't get the strategy, they can't get the game together. The Seven of Wands, the defensive, competitive, the Eight of Swords reversed. There's like a whole lot of like eagerness, but we've got no strategy. Okay, so we can't really get ish done without a strategy. We need a plan. And the Emperor never operates without a plan. Okay, it all has to be done with strategy. Full moon, harvest time. The full moon is where all your emotions come to the surface, you know? We're coming out of mental imprisonment. We're feeling competitive, but it's hard to get clear on how to move forwards. Right, I'm just going to grab my dinner before they shout. I'll come back in a sec. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Okay, yes, we've got... There's definitely like mirroring energy here where there's a lack of confidence. There's pessimism, okay, on your side. And I think this person that's like coming in the future is not wanting a relationship to end. So I don't see this happening very, very soon. However, you never know. Let's get a timing. Yeah, it says obsessing over timing creates blocks. So what is it that they're going through? Why don't they want to let go of this relationship that's doomed? Alone. You feel like you are in this situation all by yourself, but it won't be like this forever. They're just afraid of being alone. Okay, so they could be feeling like clingy, codependent. I mean, come on, you get like that in every relationship. You enjoy it when you're in it. And then as soon as like someone breaks up with you or you break up with them, it feels horrible and lonely. So I don't think they're codependent in an unhealthy way, but they are struggling to accept the change, which, you know, isn't going to work, basically. Deeper waters, step out of your comfort zone, explore new depths. Futures embrace, seize prospects, absorb wisdom, and spring into action for your ambitions. Okay, so it doesn't mean like you're going to be alone forever going through a breakup. This person, they need to just accept the change now because it's happening. It is happening. When the towers happen, they happen because something isn't right, something's got weak foundations, or it's never going to last. It's gone, you know, toxic, or it just was never right in the first place, or a contract's expired and it needs to end. Okay, so the universe isn't going to allow it to carry on. If you don't walk away from it when you get red flags, or you know, when it's just not working anymore, then you'll get thrown from it. Bad choices. Okay, so they could have been cheated on, or you know, they could have been wrong done by this person, and then they just allowed it because it was just better than being alone in their eyes. No, the universe is not going to allow that. There are new opportunities for this person to seize. Okay. They will get to a point where they're ready to take action, but give me an unspoken truth, please. How did we go from everything to nothing? Do you ever think of me too? Well, it's also possible that they cheated, but I feel like they've been, I don't know, I feel like people are more, well, sometimes you try to keep it together out of guilt, don't you? But they just need to know that there's better stuff coming in the future. You don't break up to stay alone forever. You break up so that you can allow the person that you're with to be fully appreciated and not made to feel lonely from within a relationship. And the same for you. So you can be fully appreciated and not made to feel alone within a relationship. Okay? It's not so that you have to be by yourself forever. That's not the objective for anyone. Let's get some advice for you then, Cancer. Cancer needs to, you know, recover from this loss, build up their growth and build up their confidence in themselves as well. Because it does look like you're working on your pentacles. Cultivate stillness. When you least expect it, something's going to happen for you. Okay, you're going to be rewarded for all this hard work that you're doing. Notice predictable rhythms. So if you sense something happening that you saw happening last time, confront it. Okay, don't just wait. It's always better to anticipate, something and intervene, interject, prompt, preempt, like be very responsive if you see a pattern that you're not happy with. Be proactive. If you see any red flags, or that something similar happening to what happened last time, deal with it, okay, quickly. Right, let's get you an essential oil for your healing. You have got cardamom. Clarifies and uplifts your spirits. Okay, so you can put that in a diffuser. You can use it topically in a cream. You can take supplements of cardamom. Didn't know you could do that. And you can use it in cooking as well. It's really nice in rice and in tea. Let's get a positive affirmation. I am filled with positive energy and optimism. I am filled with positive energy and optimism. Your luck is just around the corner, okay? Let's get you a card, see what people adore about Cancer. Appreciation of beauty and excellence. You have, and you are able to show an appreciation of beauty and excellence. When I notice beauty around me, it makes me happy. Okay, people adore that about you. Perspective. I give good advice to the people in my life. Okay, so you may not see yourself in that way. Hi, Namira. You may not see it that way, but other people adore you for the advice that you give. Okay, you come across very steady and wise. Forgiveness. I can let it go when a friend makes mistakes or hurts my feelings. You're not one to hold grudges. Okay, you do get over stuff. In the end, you forgive people for their limitations. Leadership. I like to tell others how they can get things done. People have noticed that you've got like more to offer than maybe the role that you're in. Okay, you're a grower in terms of like company ranks or ranks within an organization or a business or a charity or, whatever it is, a club. You are someone that people will be happy to put more responsibility on. Okay, they would like readily do that. That's great, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed that little boost to your self-esteem. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel. Don't forget to get yourself some cardamom. Right, I'm actually gonna take a break to eat my dinner, and then I will come back on to do Leo, Virgo, and maybe Libra. Right, I'll be back on in about half an hour. Take care, guys, and I'll see you later.